Welcome back everybody to more Stonehearth here on additional Opulence games. We're continuing our series, our playthrough of Alpha 18 here in Guar Haracho, and you're probably seeing a few things that are a little bit different since last time. I played a little bit on my own just to rush things, so you guys aren't stuck with some boring stuff. First and foremost, the lighthouse is done. Look at that bad boy. It's a nice looking lighthouse. I did have to, well, first I've added a bunch of lamps, lanterns, etc. to it, but I did have to go in and use the console commands to remove a bunch of the scaffolding. It was really ugly. There's just a ton of scaffolding left over. Not the perfect, not the ideal situation, but it is what it is. The other thing, obviously, you can see that we've kind of finished this little town, this little market right here, this little square. So we can put some market stalls in. We can have merchants come in. Turn it into a little trading community, like I wanted. We got this little square here. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with it yet. We've also got the potter's house and the weaver's house that are done. We need to assign some tasks to our hearthlings, but we've got a shepherd now, and we've also started mining out more of down below. So we've got everything set up here. We've got some chairs and benches for our hearthlings to sit and eat at. But the big thing that we're going to be working on actually is we're going to be carving out this second floor so that we have a nice two-story great hall, and we're going to have a balcony area over the top. I think that'll look really nice. So let's go ahead and get people mining. And I'm intentionally doing the outside edge one row at a time, and that's because our things will get stuck if you just try and do a mass mining operation. So we're gonna take it easy, one little row at a time, and it also gives us the ability to. Are you stuck? All right, Master Mason. Let's go ahead and buy all those, buy all that, just buy all the ore. We've got plenty of money. We've been doing a lot of trading, so don't have to worry too much about our bottom line at the moment. Alright, this guy's, it's pretty tall actually. Let's go ahead and get that ladder up there. And the other thing that we've closed off this area here, no ladder up or down, and we've mined this area out as well. One of the things that I'll be doing here right after this episode actually is I'm going to be doing a time-lapse video of making a gatehouse. I'll make a gatehouse right here. Somehow I got rid of that square. That kind of bothers me. But we're going to be designing the gatehouse, and the general idea for the gatehouse is we're going to have a bunch of turrets set up along the edge right here, and then when enemies come in, we're going to have a locked door, and they're going to get stuck in this little area trying to bash down the locked door while our turrets bombard them from the edge here. And then obviously that gives us our troops time to run in and save the day with our turrets, weakening the enemies just a little bit. This guy, what are you doing? You just do not seem happy with life. Okay. Very strange. This is what starts happening though. Just it's an alpha build. Hearthlings don't, they don't do all the orders that you're asking them to do, and they don't do it quite in the way that you want them to. That's all right. Again, it's a preview. It's an alpha build. So we started taking out this side area. We're going to start carving down all these unnecessary side areas at some point. This part included, just to give ourselves a nice clean edge around town. We'll be doing the same thing here as well. We're going to take out this higher area, and then we're just going to carve our way down so we've got a nice even edge on our cliff face here. Got rid of a bunch of stuff here and here as well. So we've got a nice even cliff face for our hearthlings to work with. And you can see we've got our secondary Draw a bridge over the top. A little hanging bridge, I guess. Blacksmith working away. Busy bee. Alright, engineer. Everything's caught up, it would seem. So that's good. Let's see here. Alright. Let's go ahead and keep on mining this out. Let's go ahead and try 2x2. But if Hearthling gets stuck doing this, then we're going to go back to 1x1. Leaving just a little bridge area right here so that our Hearthlings can walk back and forth. Again, just kind of doing this little by little. But the idea is that we're going to have a nice balcony area here overlooking our first floor. Oh, that's the other thing. That's what I need to work on. We need to finish designing this, which is our floor for the first, for the Grand Hall. So, started the design. Let's keep working at it. So we need some more floor. Got. Alright. So those are 3x3. If we do this, test this out, see how it looks. Oh, that's wrong. No, let's just undo that. Alright, try that. Little block. Say block. Bring in between. Okay. See if it works. There's 4 in between there in the middle. Not sure how much that's gonna bother me. Alright. No, let's go with it. It's gonna look okay, I think. Middle. Here and there and there, like that. We can do something. We can do something here in the middle. We've got some bluestone here on the side. Trying to figure out something to do to contrast the blue with. I wonder how does that look. You can always come back and do that later. Alright, let's go ahead and hit finish on this part because we've got a lot here on the outside to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're gonna need 27 clay bricks. Yes, let's start building. Get that going. And yes, see, there it is. We've got somebody stuck. Somebody's stuck. Alright, let's go ahead and remove this from mining. Hey, hey. That was one of the new animations. Let's get Dira out of here. So to do that, we're going to need a ladder. Can somebody please build a ladder? Trading caravan. There we go. Alright. Let's go ahead and get rid of that ladder then. That's gonna actually, oh dang. Oh well. We're okay. Let's get rid of a bunch of that. else can we get rid of? Keep those because those are going to be used for decoration. We just get rid of a bunch of our silver. There we go. Let's go ahead and bring this ladder back. So there we are. We tried 2x2 and we got someone stuck on the first try. So let's just go ahead and continue with our 1x1 mining operation. So if anybody's bored of building, you can do a little bit of destroying. Up here. Never mind the laws of physics that apparently don't apply to this this stone bridge area being held up just by this little part. Whatever. Yeah. Things are coming along nicely. So there we go, we got it all mined out. Yep. Now we just need a bunch of clay bricks, and everybody's clamoring for a seat at the table. Things are looking up. Go ahead and harvest all these. Alright, so the general idea, again, that we're going to be going for. Actually, I know what we can do this episode. I remember. We're going to be building the stairway. We're going to start on the stairways here for the Great Lighthouse. General idea, though, we're going to have another housing area, just some easy houses built right along here. We can have another little market square inside there or something like that. Have the gatehouse right here. We'll have one watchtower here. The gatehouse will incorporate a watchtower as well. So we'll have a watchtower, and obviously the Great Lighthouse will act as a watchtower as well. And from there, we're going to need some sort of temple. Is one part, so we'll need a temple. I'm thinking that we're going to have all our crafters and our shops are going to be along this area here, just this main town square, and then we're also going to need a storage area, which is going to be I forget where I was going to put that. Big warehouse. Obviously, we've got storage in here, but some sort of like central grain storage or something like that. There's an idea. Somewhere in here maybe. So we've got chicken pastures. This right here, we'll have sheep or rabbits. Put those in there as well. So make this more agricultural. We might move all our farms to back here as well, and have this be and put our trapping area back here. So more of the city area right in here, some outlying housing, farms, and agriculture. Then I'm thinking that we'll put the temple somewhere up here, and should be good from there. Yeah. Alright, see how things are going underground. Looking pretty snazzy, pretty good. Happy with it so far. Obviously, we're going to have to find ways to fill in these gaps. So these gaps in between these lines. And how's this going? It's been worked on a little bit. That's okay though. Alright, so definitely we need to improve the method of getting up to this temple area here, or the Great Lighthouse. So that is our first. That's going to be the order of business to work on this episode, or at least to get started on this episode. So let's go ahead and start designing. So we're going to want, obviously we're going to want gunmetal for our, we need blocks. There we go, gunmetal blocks, and we're going to do it. Let's do this. So we're going to want at least 2 layers of gunmetal. Let's make it a nice even 4. So 2 layers of gunmetal, and then we'll do is we'll build out these just what look like basic stone supports. Give it a little bit of a feeling that we, that it's not just free floating, because that wouldn't be very accurate. So we'll put 4 in between. Maybe we should have done the math on that. If we put 3 in between, how does that look? So let's try that again. Just block it off. 3 in between, 3 in between. That gives us... yeah, that's okay. Again, we'll kind of have this odd middle. That. So we can replicate that on each side. And let's go ahead and get corners out. I'm thinking that what we'll do is for each of these corners, we'll extend give it kind of a shelf look on the edge. Do you want to do like this? That's 3, that's 4. What? What did I do? Oh boy. Wow, what the heck happened there? Alright, zoomed way out. Alright, let's go ahead and just redo this corner. We'll work on that in a minute. Let's just get the basic structure down first. So this is all supporting structure as well. Above this we're going to continue this row of orange out here. The orange brick or whatever. Gem supply. Let's go ahead and just keep selling off our silver. Get rid of all that. Maybe we shouldn't have got rid of all of it, but get rid of these chairs. We'll be okay. Get rid of a bunch of these plants. Don't need all those. There we are. Alright, let's keep going. So the idea is we're going to have this overhang around the edge. So sort of another area where we can put some more these lower braziers all around it, but it also gives us more area, more flexibility as far as designing a stairway to get up. So what I'm thinking is that we'll have a grand stairway that comes out this way. It kind of comes down, angles out, and then slopes out. So that's going to be the goal. We'll see how well that works out. But for now, let's get this base structure in. Actually, let's do this. Like that. Did this come over? Yeah, it did. Let's get that looking right. we are. So leave ourselves some room to do something on the edges, on the corners. There we are. So that's a decent start. Let's go ahead and slight hash. Like that. Almost this idea of the support struts that are here on the edges. Almost the idea that these corner ones are continuing out. Something to that effect. There we are. That's a good beginning. Let's get some, I think some blue is due. I've been incorporating a little bit more blue in some of my more recent designs. Guar Haracho. You can see it. Got some blue down here, blue right there. I think that a little bit of blue here on the lighthouse would be a welcome addition. Give it just another little bit of character. So there we are. Alright, the corners look pretty good. I'm thinking that we might replace Farmer's back for more. How does that look? What if we replace these? Does that look better? I'm not sure about that. We'll see. You know what might help? So continue this border like that. Yeah, I like that. That looks better. Let's go ahead and get those in. Get this nice little edge going. Like that. And then do we want to do the same thing and continue our edge here? Yeah, I do like that better, actually. Let's go ahead and get those in. Alright, so I think that's a good place for us to stop at the moment. I'm going to continue working on this a little bit, just kind of perfecting it a bit, and then next episode we'll get into building the actual grand staircase. So that'll be our next order of business. But that is it for this episode. Thanks again for tuning in for a little bit more Stonehearth here on Additional Pylons Games. Hit like and subscribe if you want to see more. Check out some of the other series going on the channel. Leave a comment below if you have any tips, any suggestions, anything like that. So thanks again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time here on Additional Pylons Games.